Okay, I guess, yeah, I think you can reach that right now. So you send me with this for the second one, yeah? 1.5, yeah? So let me see. 1.5. That's for question 2. Okay. 60 kilometers away and travel first kilometer in 1 hour. Stop. Okay, so let's try maybe to reconcile, yeah? So you need to put time on the horizontal axis, number from 0 to 2 hours. Okay, so that's time, or let's say time in hours, yeah? 1 centimeter to 20 minutes. So that means if the scale is 1 centimeter to 20 minutes, and you have this time span from 0 to 2 hours, can you convert 2 hours into minutes? Yeah. 120, and then you find the scale. So if it's 120 in total, you divide it by 20, yes? So 120 over 20, and you'll get 6. So that's why you will have 6 intervals, right? Okay, so let's say 1, 2, or maybe in minutes is better, right? So like 20, 40, 60, 100, and 120, the last one. So that's how you can build that. Okay, and the top one, the vertical axis, is the distance. Yeah, it's 60, and the scale here. If the total is 60 kilometers, the scale 1 centimeter to 10. So we get 6, right? Okay. And 60. This is the last. So kilometers. In time, I put minutes, right? But actually here you're not specified. Should you put hours? Yeah. So that's why I let it be like this. Okay. So we draw the grid. So that's grid. Okay. Basically, it's a vertical and horizontal axis. Each stays for each quantity. The top one for distance, the horizontal for time. So what we're going to do next? Sarah traveled to meet Dave, who was 60 kilometers away. Are you specify any time? So the first statement? No. You know only that, no, and the first statement, Sarah traveled to meet Dave, who was 60 kilometers away. You're not specified the time right now, yeah? It is now that the total travel distance is 60 kilometers. So total travel distance. Next statement. What do you know about next statement? She left home. First, 40 kilometers in 1 hour. So that's why you have 1 hour 60. And that means you can, from 0 to 60, and how many? 40 kilometers. So that's why you stop here, right? That's your first point. Yeah. So that's your first point. But she started at 11 and for 1 hour. So, okay, travels 40 km. And next statement. Then she had it stop for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Stop. Okay. And complete her journey in 20 minutes. So that means 30 minutes stop. It means from 60 to 90. Okay. So that point corresponds to 90. This is 90. Okay, 30 minutes stop. Okay, and next, she traveled in 20 minutes, yeah? Okay. That means the final step is to put to 60. And what about the time? No, the time. Because we need to know where is the point. Because the next statement, minutes. So 20 minutes to travel finally, to complete the journey. Let's say to complete. No, I mean, what's the time? I mean, don't tell me the time like at which time, but the point on coordinates. On time axis. Yeah. I mean, if she travels from, let's say, point A, this is point B. From point B to the point C, she travels 20 minutes. And that's how she completed the journey. So what it means? What about the coordinates? Because every time you need to put the right coordinates. $60 and 110. 110. Okay, so that's why you'll have some like this. Okay. That's your final step. Okay. So we've done that. And now what you ask? What do you ask? And questions. Where? Explain. And question C. Explain how to find average speed over the last 20 minutes. So this question asks you. To get speed, distance over time. Find average speed in your case over the last 20 minutes. How to find that? So you have which distance you have and which time interval. No, not 60, because you need to find average velocity over only the last 20 minutes. So it will correspond to the gradient BC. So BC line is this one. BC, according to what you see on YouTube. So B, C, you're not there. But I'm streaming that. That's why you need to get it. Okay, just have a look on YouTube, yeah. Because I explain all this problem right there. Yeah, so, okay, at least you can compare right now. Yeah. But you can view the sum. Yeah, you have the same. Okay, perfect. That means, right now, how to find average speed. Okay, maybe it's better to say, how would you define the gradient? It's easier, I think. Because the speed in your case is distance over time, but according to graphs, straight lines, it's going to be the gradient of BC, right? So in your case, gradient is change in distance over time. So gradient is change in distance over time taken. In your case, you know that it's 20 minutes, right? So that's your time change. But if you want, you can convert into hours, if you like. Can you convert into hours? So 20 minutes into hours. (20/60), yeah? But this is 1/3, yeah? Now you have hours. So you divide it by 1/3 in hours and change in distance. From 40, yes, to 60. That's your change in distance. So 60 minus 40, yeah? And time taken is 1/3 of the hour. Okay? Yeah. 20 minutes in other words. Okay? And if you write finally, average speed right now. Now, so change in distance from 60 to 40, from 40 to 60, or you find in the difference 60 minus 40, you'll get 20 kilometers. That's how many kilometers she traveled for those 20 minutes. Yes, so that's why 20 kilometers only. And 20 kilometers you divide it by a third part of hour. No, but 1/3. You divide it by 1/3. Remember, if you divide it by the fraction, 20, not 2, 20, yes? 20 kilometers in this case. So that's why it's going to be 20. You multiply by the reciprocal fraction. In this case, it's 3/1. So that's why you'll get, yes? (60). Yeah. So that's why average speed, according to the gradient of this line segment, is going to be 60 kilometers per hour. So that's why on times, so on distance versus time graph, the gradient always tells you about their speed, average speed. Of course, on different segments will have different speed, right? If you want to calculate the speed, for example, on the first segment, from the origin O to A, you'll definitely get different speed, yeah? 40. So the gradient for OA is going to be 40 over how many, so how much time it requires. Now for 1 hour, so up to point A. So 40 per 1 kilometer per hour. So that means the average speed is lower, and that's how you can see that the line slope is less steep, right? So average speed, for example, average speed that was on BC, and that was on OA. It's going to be 40 kilometers per hour. And that's how you can interpret graph if you're already given that. Okay. So unfortunately, we didn't get all those tasks, right? All those problems. Okay. That's okay for now, yeah? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think before Monday we can. Or so if you want, you can ask mommy, maybe we can prolong for the rest part to get all those problems. It's fine. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, thanks. That's okay. Yeah, goodbye. That was short about distance time graphs. Consider it only one problem within the time limits, but that was okay. Okay, that's short problem with explanation how it works. Okay, goodbye everyone. See you later.